Hello everyone, and welcome to the Silent Cryptographer YouTube channel. As always, let's start with a look at the BitConnect chart. You can see it's still in this falling wedge and it could break out any minute. Hopefully to the moon. Now, I've heard today you'd like to hear about my holiday. So I went, before all the nonsense that's happened this year and last year, I went to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. It was great. You get a boat out to the reef, do some snorkeling. I even found Nemo. And, it was one of the best holidays, trip of a lifetime. What? Yeah, I'm talking about a holiday. Sorry? Reef finance? What's that? So apparently I was supposed to be talking about Reef Finance. Reef Finance is the 126th coin market cap. It's a DeFi, Substrate, Polkadot, Binance Smart Chain coin, so quite a lot of things in there. If we just quickly start the review and we go to their website, it's a pretty cool website to be honest. It's nice colours and DeFi made easy. Now available on Binance. Obviously Binance, big exchange, definitely the one you want to be on. We've got a number of investors down here and ecosystem, etc. Let's get down here to why Reef. Liquidity problem. They've got a lot of problems here. Liquidity problem, yield problem, fragmentation problem. Let's just start that again. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Silent Cryptographer YouTube channel. As always, let's start with a look at the BitConnect chart. You can see it's still in this falling wedge and it could break out any minute. Hopefully to the moon. Now, I've heard today you'd like to hear about my holiday. So I went, before all the nonsense that's happened this year and last year, I went to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. It was great. You get a boat out to the reef, do some snorkeling. I even found Nemo. And, it was one of the best holidays, trip of a lifetime. What? Yeah, I'm talking about a holiday. Sorry? Reef finance? What's that? So apparently I was supposed to be talking about Reef Finance. Reef Finance is the 126th coin market cap. It's a DeFi, Substrate, Polkadot, Binance Smart Chain coin, so quite a lot of things in there. If we just quickly start the review and we go to their website, it's a pretty cool website to be honest. It's nice colours and DeFi made easy. The gateway to DeFi through liquidity and protocol aggregation, proprietary analytics and multi-chain accessibility, powered by Polkadot. Reef is now on Binance. Binance, number one exchange, one you really want to be on. It's a good start. Investors, they've got all these investors here. Not going to go into much detail about that. If you want to look at that, they're here. So there's a bit about the ecosystem. So here's the thing. Why Reef? So it's solving liquidity problems, yield problems, fragmentation problems. These are all quite big problems, especially the expensive gas fees, the high technical barrier to entry, the liquidity and instability on dexes, and fragmentation problems in general, because that really speed things up. Powered by Polkadot, Reef Roadmap. So the Reef Roadmap starts in 2020 and it goes all the way to Q3 2021. Now there's a lot of things each quarter, so it'll be interesting to see if they can keep that up. Does stop, however, Q3 2021. I guess the world will just be perfect by then. If we go a bit further down, what is Reef? Reef is a smart liquidity aggregator and yield engine that enables trading with access to liquidity from both sexes and dexes while offering smart lending, borrowing, staking, mining through AI-driven personalized Reef yield engine. It really does look like they're trying to solve every single problem using AI. AI is a bit like a bot, isn't it? So let's have a look at the team. There's not really a team page that I could find on the website, so I've had to look it up. So Reef is founded by Denko Mancheski, and here's a bit of a AMA with him. I'll just skip that, go straight to the LinkedIn. He seems to be from Slovenia. He's worked in Ljubljana, the capital, for another number of other companies for the last few years. Fairly young guy, but so are a lot of people in crypto. There's not too much details of other people involved with the project on the website, but you should be able to find that in LinkedIn if you're interested. Let's look at the socials. Reef Finance is very active on Twitter, which is normally a good sign. They tweet consistently about their upcoming launches, which is many launches happening soon. It's a good sign. Next, there's the Reef all-in-one DeFi platform. So this is a bit of a puff piece done by Box Mining, where they've got some interviews, and they've really kind of talked up Reef because they've kind of said what they were doing before. They do everything. It's interesting. They've advertising FTX at the top. I wonder if that will be relevant later. So next is the controversy. So Reef had a deal with Alameda. Alameda agreed to buy 20 million tokens as an investment at a 20% discount. They then immediately sold the coins on Binance. Seems quite odd for an investor to sell the coins straight away. I think at best this probably shows some inexperience from Reef, because they should have set a time limit for how long the investor had to keep the coins. They say they agreed to buy another 60 million having bought the original 20 million, but this never happened due to an obvious disagreement. Now, the interesting thing about these two pieces from the block crypto, which shows one side of the deal and then maybe FX Street, which shows the other one, is this tweet here. Alameda is not affiliated with Reef. Alameda does not endorse Reef. We obviously do not recommend anyone do business with Reef in any way. So Alameda, maybe you wouldn't think so much, but as their FTX, their sister company, I think this is quite a big red flag. Next on the list is the market cap. So at the beginning of March, the market cap went from around 94 million on the 2nd of March to 460 million on the 4th of March. This is quite a big jump. I've had a look into what happened with this, and it appears that they were only tracking the ETH tokens on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, not the BEP20 tokens. It's a lot of BEP20 tokens. So, next on to the events. So I've gone on CoinMarketCap, I've found a few events. Most interesting one is probably the Kusama deployment. The Kusama deployment should be happening in the next couple of weeks, well, next week even. There's a few other engine updates, so dot basket engine, yield engine, they'll also be quite interesting. Let's see how that goes. Almost all of these events are for Q1 or Q2 this year, and there are tons of them. There's another page which I won't go into. Let's just move quickly on to the technicals. So the technicals, you can see here, this is the dump from Alameda, which obviously does reduce the price quite a lot. And the only thing I can really see from a technical analysis point of view is it looks a little bit like a head and shoulders pattern. Obviously at the moment it's on a little bit of an uptick followed by a little bit of a downtick, and that is hopefully going to break up rather than down and complete the head and shoulders pattern. It is a interesting coin, but to be fair, the price action in the last couple of months has been pretty static overall if you include this one jump. Full disclosure, this is obviously not financial advice, and just assume I'm shilling my coins, but I did own Reef at some point, but I sold it at a loss. I didn't sell it because I wasn't invested in the project. I sold it to buy PancakeSwap, which went up 60% the next day. So I'm glad I did. Having done this research though, I'm even more glad. In the short term, I would give Reef a 3 out of 10. And overall, in the long term, probably closer to a 1 out of 10. If a coin is promising to solve every problem in the world with an AI that no one has any evidence of, may have paid for a puff piece that we saw earlier on, it's pissed off an exchange, which led to a massive dump, which at best is stupid. The wild market cap increase, I've not seen many other projects have this issue. They've got hundreds of different events that they're pumping up constantly. The spam comments on every single video. If you watch any crypto video, you go down in the comments, there'll be someone shilling Reef. It's a nightmare. And all the hate I'm going to get for all this criticism. There are so many amazing projects in crypto. I don't know why you'd go for Reef. Just buy something else. Thanks for watching the video. This is a nightmare coin. Just buy fucking Chainlink. See you next time.